In this video, I will show you how to make long shadow text in Illustrator. We start in a new Adobe Illustrator document, and to apply the long shadow effect to a text, the first thing we have to do is create our text with certain specific settings. Otherwise, the effect will not appear correctly. To do this, we go to the toolbar that is now shown on the left side of the artboard, and we move there. In the central area, we click on the text icon to activate the text tool, and we click on any point on our artboard. After that, we type the text to which we want to apply the long shadow effect, and in my case, I simply type shadow. We return to the left toolbar, and with the normal selection tool activated, we click on our text to edit its size and proportion. First, we make sure that the Shift key is pressed so that when increasing the size of the text, it does not become distorted. And now from any of the corners, we drag outward to increase its size and release to set it. Next, in order to be able to apply the long shadow effect, it is extremely important that our text has a stroke. To do this, just like before, we go to the top menu of the page, and among all these options, we click on Window. Now in the drop-down menu, we go just above the toolbar's text where it says Control, and we click on it. As you can see, the control bar is automatically displayed just above our artboard. And here we go to the two color boxes on the left. We click on the first color box, which is the one furthest to the left, and in this color palette, which is the full color that we want our text to have. And in my case, I am going to choose the color white. Right next to it, we click on this other box to determine the stroke color, and pay close attention here, because the color we apply to the stroke will be the color of our long shadow, and in my case, I select the color black. Now on the right, we will see the word stroke, and with these arrows, we increase its thickness. Here, it is very important that we increase the thickness until the black stroke of one letter and the next collide with each other. Otherwise, the long shadow effect will not work. As you can see, I have increased it quite a lot so that the strokes overlap with one another. And do not worry if the white fill color of the letters has disappeared, because we will now recover it with another adjustment. To do this, we go back again to the top window menu, and in this drop-down panel, we scroll down to the bottom, right at the very bottom where it says stroke, and we enter it. Here, this panel will open, and to apply the effect, we move to the section where it says corner, and click on the center symbol so that all the corners are rounded. Now, we click on your text and press the Ctrl+C keys to copy it. Then we press Ctrl+Shift+V to paste it in the same place, and in the lower section on the right, you can already see that another text has been created on top. Now in the top area, we click on this stroke color box and choose the fill color of our text, in my case white. After that, in the stroke section, we click on this downward arrow many times until the white letters are separated from one another and do not overlap with each other. Then, in the lower section, on the text layer that is on top, we click to the right of the eye icon to lock it. After that, we click on our text and the bottom layer is selected. We go to the top effects panel, click on Distort and Transform, and then click on Transform. In the Move section, we type 2 in both boxes. In copies, we set 50. We press OK, and that's it.